Congress voted that this is okay down there, that she's allowed, that President Fernandez, Cristina Fernandez.
You're really making this difficult for me not to get a little crazy here.
I love this, though, that it's okay because Congress in Argentina, they had a vote, and they voted.
So what's the difference? They're taking over industries. The only difference is, you know, they don't have the same flag that we do, because I think a lot of things that our government is doing, whether it's Fannie Mae, Sallie Mae, student loans, autos circumventing BK, is it really, are we just splitting hairs here, Mr. Kernan?
They didn't like the way that domestically, they didn't like the way they were producing the oil. And it's a big industry down there, and it's a country, and I figured, look, maybe the government can run this oil company better. So Congress passes a law, and they seize 51%, and they're going to decide later how much that 51% was worth.
Oh, God, now, you enlighten me. God, 51%, that's why in Argentina. In this country, the government only owns 27% of GM. A horse of a completely different color.
I wonder seriously, if I was in Spain, and if I was Repsol, I haven't seen that. I guess Chavez did this, Venezuela did, and Cuba, and I mean, communist countries do this, right? But Argentina, is it, I mean, it's nominally some type of Western democracy, isn't it? Or
well, I'll tell you, Michelle Caruso-Cabrero, whenever she talks about Argentina, she has her history down. At the turn of the century, they were pretty much equal in many ways to the U.S. in terms of horsepower, the standard of living, and things went amiss, and we all know some of the issues in history. But yeah, it's really a sad story in many ways. I guess unless you like the sickle and the hammer, it's a sad story.
But I would fall back on that could never happen here because of our Constitution, and you're saying that it's a creeping, that we've already seen.
Hey, even the Mona Lisa could get splashed by, somebody throwing some paint on it. The Constitution's a wonderful document. How they respect it, how they deal with it in the jurisprudence of the Supreme Court and other issues like that. Hey, it's always possible that it's going to be either diminished or increased in terms of stature. I think it's an amazing piece of paper personally, and I don't think, age makes a difference. Liberty is at the heart of it all, right. And I don't know that liberty changes.
Yeah, people just don't realize that individual freedom and economic freedom, you can't have one without the other, and
absolutely.
You got to protect both, and it ain't being protected.
Good job, Joe.
All right.
See, I heard you did your first tweet yesterday. Today, you're probably going to get a whole lot more followers.
Did you retweet me? Are you following me?
Yeah, you know what? I can barely keep up with email. I can't be adding anything else into the mix.
All right.
Joe, I'm following you. I'm looking forward to you stirring it up more on Twitter.
I'm hesitant. I'm shy.
Shy 24 hours into it. Give him a day.
I'm shy. I got my big